Hi, how are you? Matt Watson here from Carwow. So I'm sat in a Tesla Model 3 Performance. Next to me is the new Kia EV6 GT. Next to that is the new BMW iX M60. Next to that is an Audi RS e-tron GT. And next to that is a Tesla Model X Performance. And we're going to have a drag race to see how quick these electric cars are and how they compare to one another over the standing quarter mile. Now, it's asking for the key. It's not my car, this, you see. It's been lent to me by BC Racing. So thanks to them for lending me the car. Now I need to put in a pin to be able to drive. I don't know what the pin is.
Some time later.
So let me tell you about the Tesla Model 3 Performance. It has dual electric motors. Combined, they put out 460 horsepower and 660 newton meters of torque. This car weighs in at 1,850 kilos and costs from £61,000. To find out about the Kia EV GT6 things, GT whatever, we're gonna speak to its driver.
Danny, how are you?
Young Matthew, I'm very good, mate. I'm very good. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm all right. I've got to ask you this: have you ever driven a Kia before in your life?
No, but this is actually a very nice one. It's got like nice bucket seats. It's actually really nice.
Yeah, and it's pretty blooming tasty as well. But you know that already because you know the stats, right?
Come on, mate. You know what I'm like with stats. Standard. Let me know when you're ready.
How much power does it have?
585 horsepower.
Okay. What's the torque?
740 newton meters.
Is your voice all right?
Yeah, I think it's the it's the walkie-talkie, I think.
Okay. Yeah, you're correct on those figures. So how much does the Kia weigh?
2,200 kilograms.
So it's quite a bit heavier, isn't it, than this Tesla?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
So what's the price of your car then, Jan?
So this costs £62,595.
Yeah.
So, you're right. Do you need like a lozenge or something? Anyway, which do you think is going to win between these two cars?
I would say this one that I'm in, the Kia.
I think it's going to be close. All right, and let's find out about the BMW iX. And for that, we've got the German Carwow YouTube presenter, Daniel. Hi, Daniel. You all right?
Yeah, I'm doing very well. Although I don't like the looks of this car, to be honest.
You don't like the exterior or the interior or both?
Well, actually kind of both.
All right, but do you know your stats? You must do. You're German. You know all the numbers, right?
So I have two electric motors, which gives me four-wheel drive. I have 690 horsepower, 1,100 newton meters of torque. The weight is somewhere around 2.5 tons.
And I think the price in euros is slightly over 136,000. So in pounds, this must be like £500,000 by now.
Shut up. You're suffering inflation and all that kind of stuff, just like us in the UK. I think it's about £116,000, smart arse. Anyway, let's go over to the nice Mr. Nick in the Audi RS e-tron.
Howdy, Matt. I think I've got the best looking car here, haven't I? It has dual electric motors with 646 horsepower, 830 newton meters of torque. This is quite special in that it has a 2-speed gearbox at the back. None of the other cars here have that. And this weighs 2,347 kilograms and costs £115,000.
Finally then, we have the driver of the Model X, Mark McCann.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you? It's very busy here.
Quite a lot of cars, isn't there? A lot of traffic on this runway. So that car is actually your car, isn't it?
Well, it's like being 17 again because it's actually my dad's, so I've actually borrowed my dad's car.
And like a true 17-year-old, you therefore have to crash it in some way, shape or form and then come up with a really dodgy excuse of what happened.
It'd be quite easy to just turn left and see us all go off the runway. It'd be brilliant. Make great YouTube content.
So, do you know the stats on your car? You're almost as bad as Yanni for stats, but he's done
Very, very well today.
Can you get yours right? Go on.
Yep, I can do them off the top of my head. 770 brake horsepower, 1,140 newton meters of torque, 2,485 kg, and it cost £101,000.
Okay then, do you know what? If you want to compare the stats of these cars side by side, just pause your video now because we've got a nice little graphic for you. Good, there you go. Now let's get on with this. Before we do though, if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon to turn your notifications on. That way you won't miss a single upload. Now I'm just going to put in this pin here so that we can actually race. Though I'm not going to let you see that.
Buy, sell,
car, wow.
Right, now we're going to do the Carwow customer sound check and I'm going to make the cars make some noise because this Tesla is silent. I'm going to have to make the noise myself. So here we go. Vroom, vroom. That hurt my throat. Yanni, you know, you've got to make noises for your car because it's silent.
Oh, I forgot to push the button.
Forgot to push the button on the mic.
Anyway, you ready?
Daniel, can we hear what your car sounds like? Actually, it does make noises, so all you have to do is just put it into sports mode or use the different modes and just go to launch it and it will make different noises. So let's have a listen to the BMW.
It sounds like a sinkhole where water flushed down somehow.
Do you know what it does? Do you reckon that's where he got his inspiration from? He's just sat on the toilet, did a massive had to double flush it, and he thought, do you know what, I'll sell that to BMW for about $5 million. Anyway, moving on. Nick, make a noise like a car.
Well, I'm in an Audi, and even though it's electric, I reckon it should have a soft limiter, so something along the lines of
I really like that. Maybe you can sell that to Audi for their e-tron. Finally then, Mark, go on, make a noise.
I spent my childhood doing this anyway, so...
Your childhood was wasted. Okay, let's just get on with this race because that was just bollocks.
Big thanks to Graham Colley for lending us his Audi to mercilessly drag race.
3, 2, 1.
Oh! Come on. Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh! This is different than I expected.
Oh, well, I went last. Oh, beat the Tesla.
Come on!
First of all, let's check everyone and their launches. Yanni, were you happy with your launch other than the fact that...
This car was quicker than yours.
Very happy with my launch.
Daniel, were you happy with your launch?
No, not really. I was kind of asleep for a second there.
Okay, Nick, were you happy with your launch?
I was over the moon with my launch, that was epic.
Mark?
Yeah, mine was all good over here.
So really, we're all happy, apart from the bloody German.
I'm afraid so.
I think I can get the Tesla. I think it has the speed.
Really? Okay. That's if we do it again though, Daniel.
Yes, let's do that.
We haven't decided to do it again yet.
You know, Daniel, as well, being German and being in the BMW, and you know the fanboys that watch Car Wow.
You're in trouble, pal. You want to hope Matt allows you to do this again, mate.
Daniel, permission is granted.
Oh, thank you. I feel very honoured.
I'm such a dick.
Downside with mine as well now, I don't think it's going to launch.
Do you want to just sit and wait until that goes away?
Wait for Mark's car just for a sec.
It's no Lambo, is it, Mark?
It's in Ludicrous Plus, but it's not giving me ready or... I don't know. I'd like to have all the answers, but I don't have any.
So it doesn't go into like cheetah stance?
No, not at the minute.
How about if you just go very slowly, like coast down the runway? You know what you've done, Mark? You've broken your dad's car.
Mark's just gone over for technical support.
He hasn't got any technical support. Are you sure not emotional support?
I think if technical support fails, then emotional support will be required.
Is Elon over there?
Nah, Elon gone.
Oh, God. Mark, how are you getting on?
It just says 15 minutes.
What?
Only joking, it's ready. Come on, let's get on with it.
Oh, let's get on with it now.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, my neck hurts. I'm so quick off the line.
Ziehe ich davon?
Oh, man.
Come on! Just got to say this, Yanni, me and you, brilliant off the line. We're absolute legends. Don't you agree?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Same to you, my friend. Same to you.
Daniel, how was it for you?
Well, this time around was much better, and I ended up being faster than Tesla.
Excellent! Mark, Tesla, you got beaten, so does that mean you came last?
My dad came last, I didn't come last.
Your dad and his car. But was your launch okay?
Absolutely nothing wrong with whatsoever. I just didn't have enough horsepower.
You have more horsepower than everyone else, don't you?
No, it must be wrong. Got to be wrong. It's not me. I did everything right, I reckon.
Okay, finally though, Audi, your launch wasn't the best, but then you came past us all, didn't you?
I certainly did. It's the aerodynamic shape, guys. You and your SUVs, you got to get yourself a four-door coupe.
I've not got an SUV.
Oh yeah, but you didn't win though either, did you?
So then what exactly happened? Well, the Audi won, completing the standing quarter mile in 11.3 seconds. The Model 3 Performance was second, finishing in 11.7 seconds. The Kia finished in 11.8 seconds, and the BMW took 12 seconds. The Model X Performance was last, completing the standing quarter mile in 12.5 seconds.
I got you now, young Matthew. Got you this time, watch.
Actually, that seemed a bit faster, like the top end, didn't it? It's like coming back.
I got you.
What you don't realise with Daniel is that Daniel is not only presenting in like English, he's having to do his own video for himself in German.
Yep, das stimmt. Das stimmt. Und ich bin gerade am Reden.
Technique, yeah. He's very skilled.
Well, like when I'm talking on the radio and I'm pressing the button talking to everyone, it means he can't say anything because he's got this stupid
British voice just like booming around his bloody radio.
Sorry, Daniel. Now we have a rolling race from 30 miles an hour. It's a race to the half mile. See which car gets there first. 3, 2, 1, go. Whoa, this took off so well.
Come on, I got this!
This Kia's coming back. What the?
Oh my God! Yes, I got this! Oh, here comes the Porsche.
You know what that proves, Yanni?
I'm not going to lie, pal. All the way up, I was like, I've got this, and I actually forgot the Porsche was here. And then I was like, oh yeah, the Porsche.
What Porsche?
Oh yeah, I don't know why I'm saying Porsche. Oh my God, the Audi. It was so fast, it reminded me of a Porsche.
You know what?
Yeah, don't worry. Try and style this out right, because you know that it's actually the Porsche Taycan underneath its bodywork.
That's what you meant, wasn't it?
Exactly that, Matt.
Yeah, I forgot about the Audi. Did the Audi win? I thought the race was between me and you.
The Audi couldn't be that bad and then appear that quickly. Did you make a mistake, Audi?
Nick, what happened to you? Did you win?
Dead radio. Boo.
Wakey, Nick. Hello. Oh, his walkie-talkie's not working. Oh.
Okay, let's go to Daniel. Maybe Daniel can interpret what happened.
The Audi disappeared from the start a little bit. It was neck and neck between the three of us, like Tesla, Kia, and then the BMW. And then out of nowhere, somehow, the Audi came flying in.
We have the Audi driver here now. So what happened?
Completely dead radio.
Yeah, but that didn't affect the performance of the car.
No, it affected my reactions though. So I was waiting for you guys to take off, didn't hear you count in, saw you blast away, and I thought, oh, we're going. So I floored it, and I think I still won.
Oh, wow.
Finally then, Mark, were you just last?
I've had more exciting sleeps than what I just had then. It got to quite fast to about 100 and then it literally just sat there. So boring.
Okay, let's try it again and let's get Nick another radio.
So I just want to say a big shout out to Regency Relocation Car Transport Logistics and Storage. Thank you for bringing the car for us to play with today.
Okay then, everyone. So the same thing again, rolling race to the half mile, but this time we're going to do it from 50 miles an hour. Everyone get level, 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 level. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, the high-speed punch of that Kia, look at it.
Aber jetzt lasse ich ihn liegen.
This is ridiculous.
Now comes the BMW, the Audi's going as well.
Bye, Yanni.
I think I'm just about going to hard go on against the BMW. I'll tell you what's interesting, these two cars, so in the launch I beat you, but that seems to be more powerful, or it holds its power for longer than the Tesla does, doesn't it? Like high speeds, that's got more performance, just a little bit more that Kia has.
That's a great observation, that, mate. Well done. Cheers for that.
Anyhow, let's move on to Daniel. So I think that BMW was coming back at this Tesla a little bit towards the end. Do you agree or disagree?
At some point. Yes, can you hear me?
I think Daniel's radio's gone as well.
Yeah, I'll let you talk.
Hello, Daniel. You all right?
Yes, so now my radio has given in.
But now I'm good.
Did you hear us start the race?
Yeah, that all went well. I heard you till just now when we stopped.
Were you coming back at this Tesla towards the end?
I wouldn't say coming back. I felt like I was kind of leading the whole time.
Leading? Why? No, I'm not talking about the Tesla Model X. I'm talking about this Tesla, the one I'm in. It seemed like you were like gaining on me towards the end.
Yes, I was, but it felt a little bit like you were slowing down, to be honest, because this didn't really feel that much faster.
Maybe he was right. Finally then, Mark, let's just go to you. So, pretty bad day out really so far, isn't it?
Well, put it this way, I was really fast for the first 3 meters and then everybody just didn't bother waiting for me. Oh, it was just horrific. It felt like forever.
Oh dear. Let's move on. Okay then, now comes the brake test. We're going to see which car stops in the shortest distance from 100 miles an hour when we reach the line. Full emergency stop. Let's do this.
Oh, yes, baby.
Oh my God, Mark, you won! You won one!
Get in, yes.
That's amazing. Everyone goes on about Tesla's brakes being crap, but on this occasion, they did the best.
I've just worn out the bottom of my shoe though, out the door.
Next was the BMW. That's correct, isn't it, Daniel?
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm done surprisingly well in this brake test. I didn't expect it because this car is really fat.
I lost, I came last.
Normally, Yanni, you're bang on the brake test, but not on this occasion. Oh well, the Kia's fast, but not so good at stopping compared to the other cars. There we go.